Hello everyone. Um, in today's video, I'm showing you my two multi-tools of choice, and it's the Victorinox Swiss Tool Spirit X and the Leatherman Wave Plus. I only have the Leatherman just over a month, and the Swiss Tool Spirit X I have for over 3 years, and I can only say good things about this tool. Can recommend it. My first impressions when I saw it, it's that it's very small in the hand, very small tool. I didn't think that it is such a capable tool, but for the last 3 years it proving me wrong. It is very capable and well built, well thought and engineered tool. The blade is slightly smaller than the standard pocket knife from Victorinox, but it has a thicker spine though. It's the same steel, very easy to sharpen. It dulls a bit quicker, but it's very easy to put a nice edge on it. And initially when I purchased the Victorinox, I was thinking to go with Leatherman Wave or Victorinox, and I went with the Victorinox, and I don't regret that choice, but I really wanted to have the Leatherman Wave as well. And actually lately they came up with the Wave Plus with the replaceable wire cutters, so pretty similar tools, and the only difference is that Leatherman has this two knife blades that are one hand opening, and for me it's just it's not that useful to have the blades one hand opening, but it is a nice feature. And I use my Victorinox, like I said, for 3 years, and I used it pretty extensively as an EDC because I'm working as a driver, and I had it with me all the time, and I need to cut straps, plastic, uh, sometimes I need the pliers. Pretty much I need a multi-tool with me, and despite the fact that it's locking blades, both of them, and the locking blades and over 3 inches are and locking blades overall at all in UK are not legal to carry with you unless you have a good reason. And I think working as a driver, it's a good reason to have a tool like that in your pocket, and so far I never had a problem with that. uh, and the Victorinox, I really needed the scissors. I use them quite regularly. With the Leatherman, uh, like I said, I have it for a little over a month, and there are a few things that I really missed from my Victorinox. Uh, the first thing is the awl. And I try to use the can opener on several occasions when I do something in the garden, and I have to put some screws on the wall or on the fence or something. It's a lot easier to poke a hole in the wood, and this one does the job. Not as good as this one, but yeah, it gives you some penetration in the wood, and it's a lot easier to put the screw in it. And the other thing that I really use a lot is the small flathead screwdriver. I know that many people will disagree with me, but this is what I use and what I need, because I have a 4-year-old boy that all the toys that he has, the batteries and everything, it really he uses. This one fits perfectly, and but I needed to grind it just a little bit because it was slightly bigger. Probably I took a millimeter off, and It has a good reach for some screws that are recessed. It's working very well. And this thing, it's missing on the wave, and actually I managed to modify it. And this is the time to thanks to fellow YouTuber Jonathan from his channel is Jon Gadget. I will leave a link in the description below so you can check his channel. Thank you, my friend, for sending me the tool that I needed to modify my Leatherman and to make it the tool that it really uh, fulfills all the things that I need in a multi-tool. These are the ones that I try to make myself, and this is the one that I really couldn't find a use. And actually, because I wear glasses from time to time, and actually I needed to tie up my glasses, and I realized and I found that it's quite difficult with such a heavy tool and such a precise screwdriver to work on small screws. And it didn't do the job for me. If it's like that, it's a lot easier, but if you have like 200 grams sticking out of your hand and uh, pulling you, it is a bit difficult. So this is what I try to uh, I make this tool to replace it, and you can see the screwdriver is the micro screwdriver. That's the slot for it. And Jonathan sent me a screwdriver from his original Leatherman Wave, and I was able to modify it and fit it here. This is the very first one I made. I made it out of piece of stainless steel, but it turned up that it's a very soft steel. It doesn't have a high content of carbon steel, and I have made also a knife out of this steel, and it's very soft. I was able to quench it, but just it didn't work. And you can see, but I was able to recreate the profile and the locking, and actually it fitted very well. And also I was thinking to use this piece here. This is 1095 carbon steel. I have it from Old Hickory butcher knife that I modified in Kepler style knife, and this is the piece that I have left over, and I try to modify it to make it screwdriver is this one, but I found out that it's very difficult to grind, drill, to make holes. And I was thinking to heat it up to make it softer and to quench it after I'm done with grinding and everything. But at the end, it's carbon steel, and probably even if I put it here and carrying it in my pocket from the moisture from my body, it will rust. I had experience with cold steel, stainless steel getting all rusty spots just because it was sitting in my pocket, and this one probably it will with time will get worse. And uh, and you can see that this is pretty much like a original tool, and the other few tools are, and they're working very well. The big flat screwdriver and the small screwdriver. I had to grind it to fit here, and because the original Wave doesn't have lock, I had to grind just a little notch slightly to make it lock. But now you can see that it's holding up pretty well, and also you can see I had to make some plastic washers because it's slightly thinner than the original. But so far it's been good. And another thing that I wanted to show you is what I made actually before I'm making even this one is, let me just pull it out. the adapter. It has the adapter, but even with this one, just it doesn't do the job. And now I opened the camping season, and I have made a solar system that I'll make a separate video on it. Just the screws are very small, and this one doesn't. I'm not able to work on it, but with a small screwdriver, this all sorted. That's the Victorinox sheet. I think everybody knows this one. And that's the Leatherman new style sheet. But what I did, because the Wave doesn't come with side elastic pockets, I had to make a pocket myself. And because I always need a toothpick, put the toothpick, and here that's another adapter that I've made, so I can remove this bit, the original Leatherman bit. And this is actually, you can see, it is a small screwdriver. It's working perfectly, but the only problem I have is that lately I'm carrying my multi-tools in my pocket, and I really don't like having a pouch. You can see this leather sheet. I have the tool, like I said, for over 3 years. You can see the leather sheet. It's pretty much brand new because I don't wear it that much, and most of the time the tool is in my pocket, and actually I need the tool itself with all the implements that it has. And this is why I really wanted and needed the small screwdriver to be attached to the tool, and this way I don't have to carry any other implements with it. On some occasions I can carry, and I will carry the sheet, but most of the time just the sheet stays at home, and I just want to grab the tool, to have it with me, and to know that everything that I have on the tool, it is everything I need. And for now, the modifications that I've made to the Leatherman, I'm quite happy, and I can say that for now it's just doing the job that my Victorinox is doing. Another thing that I made, it's slight touch. It's you can see the color on the writing, Leatherman and Victorinox. I just use some nail polish from my wife, just paint it on top, let it dry for 5-10 minutes, and just scrape it with another blade, and you can see it has this nice red coloring on the Leatherman Wave Plus logo. On the other side as well, there is my initials here as well. And I have another sheet that I've made for my Victorinox, and actually, especially in the summer when I wear sport trousers and I don't have a belt, and I want this one on my hip instead of my pocket. But again, sometimes I just put it in my pocket or in a backpack if I'm carrying a backpack. And so this is what I wanted to show you guys, and to give you my point of view on these two multi-tools, what I like and what I miss on the Wave. And I think that Leatherman company, they need to update this tool. I think that I've seen on other videos that not many people are using it, and other people also advise Leatherman to change the tool and to put something more useful. But everybody is different, and everybody's needs are different. But overall, this is what I need from a tool, and this is my point of view. I hope this video was useful. If you have questions, please let me know in the comments. And Jonathan from Jon Gadgets, thank you very much, my friends, once again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.